Two.
Hey, welcome to the presentation for WaddleBot, which is the Discord bot that was created by myself, Zach Hanley. I'm an 8-year U.S. Air Force veteran, currently located in Fort Walton Beach, Florida.
I'm Sebastian Schlau. I'm a four-year Army veteran, and I'm currently located in North Carolina.
My name is Matthew Weil, Army National Guard, 3 years, currently located in Chicago, Illinois.
My name is Spencer Shanzer. I was in the Air Force for 3 years and currently located in Santa Cruz, California.
I'm Darius Roberts. I'm currently serving my 4th year in the Air Force Reserves, and I'm currently located in North Carolina.
My name is Kevin Lusk. I did 4 years in the Navy, and I'm currently in Chicago, Illinois for Code Platoon. Let us bring you in on the project. So WaddleBot is a Discord bot that we've developed together to bring everyone in on the same page. Discord is a very popular chat messaging and audio or voice chat application. It was developed for gamers and is still really popular in like the World of Warcraft communities, as well as any gaming, Call of Duty, whatever you have it. But it's also found its niche with hobbyists, other online communities. So a Discord bot is a simulated user of the app, and all of its responses and functionality is dictated by logic that is written by developers like us. Allow us to show you about the structure of our project, passing it off.
Hey everyone. So I just wanted to show a brief overview of what our bot looked like. So our organization kind of looks like this. We are importing the Discord library, so we had to get used to a bunch of new commands regarding that. And we have the bot itself essentially running off of our token, which you can see here, and running off of events. So every single user message that's pinged in the Discord gets read and fed through our Discord bot through this function here, send message. And we're organizing I apologize. We're organizing 7 to 8 different people's features in one project. So we had to kind of funnel that all into one PY file. So we wanted to show you that briefly in our responses. So the Discord bot hears your response, it funnels it into this function and responds based on that, imports our features based on that. So we also built a front end with this to showcase these features because there's a lot of features. So Zach's going to take us away on that.
All right, for the front end, this was developed using React and Bootstrap for the styling. It's meant to be just kind of a landing page for the bot, which you'll see is kind of typical of some more popular bots. It's basically just a way for us to show off some of the features of the bot. We've got a screenshot there of what the commands look like in action. Obviously, we can add more features as we develop them. Kind of some marketing there for showing off some of this commands. And then probably the most useful area of this this front end is the docs down at the bottom, where this is listing every command that currently exists. So this is meant for the users to be able to reference this, although there are help commands. But you know, as someone's looking at the front end and they decide that they want to add this bot to their Discord, they can click on the link that is up at the top, and that will generate the invite link where the user can choose what server they would like to add the bot to. So with that, once it's added to the server, I guess we can get into some of the features.
Absolutely. So we'll start off with the help feature. /help here. And that'll just give a brief overview of, well, I have to run the bot first. You'll notice immediately as I run this bot, that we're gonna get an immediate Discord ping in our general tab or our daily lecture tab. This is a brief feature that Zach added where it's listening to YouTube. Do you want to describe it, Zach?
Yeah, sure. So basically, we just use a JSON file that stores the YouTube channel by its channel ID, and it's listening. You can set the interval at which the bot is listening for. It's checking for a new video URL to be published to the YouTube channel, and when that when that URL changes, it'll send out. You can address whatever roles you see there. It's at everyone. So anytime that Code Platoon in this instance uploads a new video, it'll ping everyone in the Discord that a YouTube video has been uploaded and give them the link to it.
Awesome. So now we can take a look at the help commands, and it'll show a basic overview of every command that we have. We're going to start off with the lottery number functionality. Darius, do you want to take us away on that?
Yes, for the lottery feature, we use the Mega Millions API, and with that, I use some logic to generate a random number that has not been won before, and we use the command win because we want to win. And we also have the feature latest draw to get the latest numbers that were drawn and the date.
We also have a small quirky little hello message and a meow message which connects to random cat pictures API that sends us a cute little cat picture. Next we have chatbot. Spence, do you wanna talk about that?
Yeah, sure. So really quickly, the chatbot functionality just integrates ChatGTP using the Open API Open AI API. And so you can directly interact with the chat box from using the server from the bot in the server.
Awesome. Next we have the music functionality. So Matthew, can we talk about that?
Yes. So I was in charge of the music functionality. My functions are slash functions, which are a little bit different than the chat functions we've seen so far. When you type /play and enter search terms, it searches YouTube for whatever you entered. That could be a URL, that could be search terms. And then when you hit enter, the bot will join on your voice channel, start a music queue with any songs that it might have found, and it will begin to play it for your voice channel. We have it server muted because we didn't want to get distracted with the music, but it has all the basic functions that you could want from a music bot: pause, play, skip. You can put in the queue command and you'll see the currently playing and the any songs that you might have in the queue, and that'll pop up with a nice pretty embed message. Yeah.
Yeah, I built off of Matthew's functionality with my playlist. So I connected a Postgres database server to Discord using PsychoPG2, and I was able to make it based on the user. So every individual user can create a playlist that'll take embedded URLs and play them using Matt's functionality. So I'll show you playlist test. This will gotta trigger it. This will automatically add 2 songs to the playlist, which I believe you can see with Q. Yep, right there. It'll add these 2 songs that I previously added to the playlist. There are a couple additional commands that You can delete a song from a playlist. You can add a song to a playlist. You can create a playlist. And there's a bunch of functionality with that, and it'll remember between sessions as well. Dungeons and Dragons functionality. Kevin, could you speak on this?
Yeah, man, you had me at Dungeons and Dragons. We can do some fun stuff with the D&D bot. This idea to do this came to me because I play Dungeons and Dragons over Discord with military buddies once a week. And there are things that my bot does that the bots we've previously used doesn't. Like we can manage initiative. That's a turn order for combat. What I'm also proud of is other people make D&D bots. All it does is roll dice. Mine can look up the rules for you. If our driver would be give me a hand, maybe type exclamation point condition list. You can see, for example, all of the potential conditions you could fall under in Dungeons and Dragons. And to learn what one of them does, you would type again condition and then the condition. So yeah, and then it prints that out in a nice, easy to read format from a very lengthy string embedded in some JSON in the API. And that's most of our big features and commands. Who's next?
We can talk about the challenges that we faced.
Yeah, some challenges that we had during this project was learning the new libraries and just the technology behind integrating the bot with Discord. Also, with version control using GitHub, we had a few merge conflicts, so resolving that was a issue at times. Also, integrating the / commands also for Discord. And then lastly, just the organization and combining everyone's features and just the time management aspect of everybody's features getting implemented into our project. Those were our biggest challenges of this project.
I want to say briefly on that too. It was pretty difficult having everyone have their own ideas, and we all kind of pursued it individually. And then when we came together, we had to organize everything within its own PY file, and that means everybody's formatting, everybody's inputs and return values had to change. And dealing with that along with GitHub merges where everyone's files were changing drastically, pretty much every push was very difficult and pretty fun to handle those issues.
I'd like to speak to my favorite challenge in the bunch. It was learning a brand new library with some colleagues, teaching each other as we went along, like what all these different commands in the library did. Really cool experience, something I'd like to repeat in my future career, actually.
Well said, Kevin. Moving on into some of the technologies that we use, our front end and our website was made by Zach using React and Bootstrap. And yeah, pull that up really quick. This very professional looking website was made by Zach. And then for our backend, for the database, Sebastian used Postgres in order to store playlists that you can create and call back, and use my music function in order to access. And then as for the music function, I wrote that using a couple interesting libraries. The one that searches YouTube is called YouTube DL. It's a command line program actually that uses the Python interpreter in order to take input from Python to search YouTube. And then it takes that data and passes it to a different library called FFmpeg, which is a multimedia framework that's capable of decoding, streaming, and playing most types of digital media. And then those commands are / commands, which are the latest hotness on Discord. The / commands come with autocomplete, validation, and error handling, and they come with a more user-friendly way to access and browse a list of the available bot commands.
Yeah, I believe that's the conclusion of our presentation. Thank you for watching. And, yeah.